Hello everybody, I go by 11, and welcome to the 5th episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. And remember, if you enjoyed, to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. So for this episode, we're going to try a raid. I've never actually beaten a raid in Minecraft before. I think I've only attempted one or two of them and it didn't go well for me. So as you can see, I am wearing enchanted diamond armor. I just put some low-level enchants on with the levels I had on me. And I made a couple of strength potions. I was going to make some instant health, but apparently I left my melon slices, in the village. And the moment I go there is when the raid will trigger, so I won't have any time for that. I think my villagers that are in my breeder should be safe, but the villagers that are not in the breeder are going to unalive. It is this way, right? Yep. So I'm gonna cut to me entering the village. Okay, so the village is just right over there. Here we go. Give it a second. It should trigger any moment now. There we go. I was about to say, what is taking so long? Oh, I could have brought stuff to make an iron golem, huh? That would have been smart. I'm sure this is like a low-level raid, though, because it's my first raid in this world. Huh, I don't remember that sound effect. Where are they? I have a few arrows. Not as much as I would like, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, I never made a new shield. I was gonna make a new shield. Come on. Okay, let's go up. So far, so easy. I'm gonna save my arrows for later on, since I don't have very many of them. Did I see a... no? Ah, there's one. Come on. Thank you. Do they drop arrows? I'm not sure. Hopefully they do. I would get inside that house if I was you. Where are you? I forgot that it's kind of hard to find them. Really? Come on, where are you? Show yourself. Don't be a coward. Fight me. I'm starting to feel like I over-prepared for this. Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Where are you? There's no bell in this town, is there? There is. I think this makes them visible. Like do walls. Doesn't it? Is that not a mechanic? Hello? Where are you? Okay, so I just did something stupid. I went to a backup of the world that I already had the bad omen effect in, and I tried the raid again at the other village. But things didn't go quite as planned. I apparently forgot to hit record. So I have none of that footage, and I need to basically do all that again. The raid failed then too. I got to the second layer of it, but I couldn't find the last guy. So yeah, that's very annoying. After the raid, I gathered materials and built a bridge. So I am actually going to gather those materials again off camera, and then we're gonna build the bridge in a time lapse as always. So here we go again. Hopefully this time it goes a bit better. See you soon. Okay, I should have everything I need at this point. So kind of just trying to line it up here. And it's going to be a 3-wide bridge. So maybe here, 1, 3, here. I think that's pretty well lined up. And one thing you'll notice me doing for this bridge is I'm going to have any of the wood that's in contact with water be dark oak. Kind of like it's been waterlogged and some of the saturation has been stripped off. It's not a very noticeable thing, but it is slightly noticeable. It used to be better with the old textures, I think, because it was like a darker log. But it still works here. And the base design of the bridge is going to be very simple. So, oops. So we're going to start the time lapse and get it started. See you soon. Okay everyone, so this is what the base bridge looks like. And by itself, this isn't bad. This is a nice little bridge, completely functional, looks good. But for all the parts of this area outside of the cabin, I want them to look very worn and torn. So worn down, weathered looking structures. Like the cabin is the newest part that was recently built. Maybe this area used to be very popular, but then people no longer wanted to come here. And then that new cabin was built kind of to lure people back after everything else has deteriorated. That's just a slight little lore idea. Not that the area is really going to have lore, but just to give you an idea of what feel I'm looking for here. And it's nighttime, so I'm gonna go sleep real quick. So I think I'm gonna try and at least do the start of the weathering process with you guys here. And some of this is gonna look very weird at first, but you'll start to understand a bit more as I go. Oops. Oh, I forgot you don't get campfires back. That's fine. So I'm just kind of knocking out some areas, trying to figure out where I want different things to be. And there's no right or wrong with weathering, it's just whatever you think looks good. The issue with how I have the bridge, how it's sloping up like this, is not every spot... let me see how I did the other side. I want to have them be different. So it's the closest end is the part weathered on this side. So we'll do the farthest end. And in fact, we'll do it in an L. There we go. But yeah, the issue is with the weathering is certain blocks can only be placed on certain levels because I have this kind of slanted. I'm gonna actually do one there, and then we're gonna do another one here. And the campfires are great for this because it's going to look like the top layer was stripped off and it's just the supporting lumber that's left. So let's go ahead and put these out. I stop burning myself as I walk across them. Kind of wish I could place them at each level. Make it look a little more uniformly weathered, but it's going to be fine in the long run. Next, I'm going to start putting in trapdoors. Not that one. Definitely shouldn't have knocked that one out. There. And don't worry about any gaps here. I'm going to fill them in. They won't be noticeable. Let's go ahead and do this one then. That looks pretty good. Probably have them facing the same way if possible. There we go. Trying to make these look like they're attempts at patching it. Go. Gonna knock out this. Actually, I think that's where I did on the last one. This one doesn't. I'll put one in. There we go. I'm gonna say it doesn't really need it, but might as well put it there. Fill in that a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and get some blocks behind this. Go ahead and put one here too. Now this is the biggest section that needs a lot of weathering. Something like this should be good though. Go. Better already. And so I can't really put a block under that one, but what I can do, start bringing in stairs. So up to this point, everything's pretty good. I need to start bringing in stair blocks and mixing it up even more. Not there. At least not facing that direction. There we go. Go ahead and get a block under here. And then I can place the stairs against that. That wasn't a stair. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Of all these, a little hard. Right here. There we go. That's the stepping up. Be able to, if I block here. That's the high point, so it would have to be here. Which isn't terrible, actually. I like it. Let me just clean up under there, because don't want that to be double layered. We would like it to just go in there. Can't place anything against that. That will have to do. It's not like it's gonna be too noticeable. Like, yeah, there's a gap. Yeah, there is a gap there, but so we just de-weather that a little bit. And then I want this to be a stair. That's the step up point there. That means this is the low point. And I can go ahead and keep messing that up. I can go ahead and slip it there. There? Oh no, wait, that's the rising point. So yeah, no, this one. That's fine. Not gonna slip another stair here. That's what we're rising up. I'm actually just going to inset that a little bit. Make it feel a little weird walking up there. Perfect. So I'm starting to like the feel of this, on how weathered it is, but it could use a little more. That's why I have these. So this is just kind of to make it look like it's been sun bleached a bit. Nothing major, just some spots are lighter than other. Maybe they were repaired with a different type of wood, or maybe it was repaired with the same type of wood and just the older stuff is more bleached out. So we can just put these in here. Get one over here. Two over here, I think. Actually, I'll even replace out that stair. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to like how this feels. I forgot to make fence posts, but I will get to that later. Go ahead and sun bleach this. So I'll just add them off camera. It's not going to be a problem. Blocks placed in case things fail. On here. Okay, I think I'm really liking that. Let me eat. Let me eat real quick. Collect any blocks that are down here that haven't despawned yet. I'm sure some of my early ones might have. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep and I'll be right back. Okay, so there's one last thing I want to do before the end of this episode. And it's over at the second village I found. So what I'm wanting to do is start prepping for where I'm going to make the giant flower fields. And I'm going to do that by planting the mega spruce trees, or the large spruce trees, whatever they're called. Because, oh, I keep doing that. Most simply, I need podzol. I want the floor that the flowers are on to be podzol so it looks like fertilized dirt. And of course I'm going to have to come back here with my silk touch and move some of it around, but for the most part I should be able to get a good starting point just by planting down a bunch of these. After that, as needed, I can farm more puzzles. So yeah, this is gonna be a nice little starting point. I'm just gonna plant down however many I have. I haven't decided how big this flower farm is gonna be yet, what all it's going to encompass, but just as a starting point, I'm gonna try and get as much of this puzzle going as possible. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I was really hoping that this episode would be my first non-problematic one where nothing went wrong, but seems like there was other plans for that. A lot of stuff was going wrong during this episode. But hopefully you still enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.